Welcome back to another edition of Raw is Retro. It's the 14th of June, 1999. I get paid tomorrow. that's what I'm excited for.
I'm
I will
hoping
be getting paid. That's
as he gets paid, I'm looking for my next meal because I was working at the WWF headquarters while Steve Austin was there for that 1 week and ruined my life.
I called up WWF headquarters. The receptionist said, "Who is this? What do you want?"
What the hell do you want? Never got that job. That's why I had stayed on the Indies for years, apparently.
um, so early in the day, Austin arrives at the headquarters. Austin first confronts a lady, as we've just joked about the way she answers the phone. Um, the hostess agrees to Austin's new methods, and then he goes upstairs to see Vince's office. The corporate ministry heads to the ring. The crowd greets the faction with asshole chants. Vince calls them rude. Vince said the only thing worse than Steve Austin being world champion is him as CEO. And then it became stipulation night.
Yeah, this is basically Raw roulette, essentially. But Vince McMahon is the roulette wheel. I like to think this was every bad idea match he's ever put together in the night. Like, let's do this, let's do that.
So Vince and Shane are thinking of some stipulations for their handicap match against Austin at the King of the Ring. They tried to get some of these ideas out, so they book a dog pound match with dog collars around Road Dogg and Mr. Ass's neck. Then a David and Goliath match, which is Big Show versus X-Pac. Then a handicap match.
What the hell did X-Pac do?
Yeah. Then a handicap match between Acolytes and Kane. Then a blindfold match, which is a blind date match with Test being blindfolded versus the Big Boss Man. After that, Ken Shamrock will wrestle Jeff Jarrett in a straitjacket match.
As he's reading off these matches, I go, "We got a night, Manny. We got a night." I have to stay tuned to see these.
Do you know what? I don't understand how WCW didn't destroy them. But little did I know they're doing the exact same shit as well.
Yeah, they're doing the same shit, but they're older. That's the problem. But this was the mode, Manny. This was the mode. I think that if we were to input modern AEW right now, or even Impact, or even WWE now, versus they would kill them in the ratings and attention. Just like, oh, you know what? That Vikino match versus Commander match is absolutely the only match I needed, because on Raw, I got straight jacket match, or a blind date match, or a dog pound match.
Patterson comes out and requests answers from Vince McMahon. Vince threatens Patterson and Briscoe, and then puts them in a match against Mideon and Viscera.
That's the way I came to work. Oh shit, Mideon and Viscera. We can win that.
We've also moved away from Mankind being with Chef Boyardee to The Rock being with Chef Boyardee.
Oh boy, get Chefy with it, Manny. What was your impression of this one? This music video here.
I mean, it was trash, but not as bad as the shirt The Rock was wearing all night.
Oh no, I love that shirt. I love that shirt. That shirt was hypnotizing. It was hypnotizing. He looked like he was wearing the ocean.
Back in the office, Austin is heading to Vince McMahon's office. He's greeted by three women who get Mr. McMahon his coffee, his Chateaubriand. All three offer Austin coffee, but he declines because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, but he'll take a cold beer. Which one of these three do you think Vince fucked?
Manny, that's NDA 1, NDA 2, NDA 3. And then the lobby lady was NDA 4.
Austin skips a meeting, and then we get to the dog pound match. Billy Gunn comes out in a neck brace because he doesn't want to be in this match.
Good reason. Good reason.
But then Mr. Ass cheap shots Road Dogg, never puts a dog collar on, and China comes out and uses a chain to hit Road Dogg in the nuts, and Mr. Ass hits the famous for the win. China attacks Road Dogg post match because she wants to be the queen of the ring.
Yes. They did announce, was it the brackets on this week or last week for the King of the Ring? China has drew the Road Dogg, and you know what? I think she can take it. I think she can take him. Oh no, he is better than Bret Hart.
Yeah, he is. The best of the best that was, the best that was, the best that ever will be. Ken Shamrock arrives and is greeted by Sergeant Slaughter and several police officers, informing him that he has to get in that straitjacket.
Ken Shamrock, imagine being Ken Shamrock. Ah, damn, I'm late. But you know what? I made it to the arena. It's been a tough travel. Hey, man, you're going to be in a straitjacket tonight. The fuck? The fuck I am.
Do you not think it's like, is it too late to call out? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would I put up with this shit? I call Austin the CEO to get me out of this. If they're going to fire me, I call Austin to see, hey, can I get my job back? You see this bullshit they were going to have me do? Greeted by the police.
The Rock's in the ring. The Rock says the Undertaker does not impress him with taking his souls and eye rolling. If he wants to impress The Rock, he will face the Great One at the King of the Ring for the WWF title. The Rock then tells Undertaker to shove his own head up his own arse. The Undertaker then appears on the stage with Paul Bearer. I think this wasn't even the Undertaker. This was Mark talking.
Yeah, there was that mystical about it. He said, "What about my own head and turning it sideways, sticking up my ass?" Well, hold on, buddy. Hold on, boy.
He's like, The Rock is writing checks. His ass can't cash. The Undertaker calls The Rock boy and says that he has crippled more people than polio.
Who does that? There were more people than polio. You're the only one on the planet who's bragging about this.
The Undertaker accepts The Rock's challenge. Vince comes out and cancels the match. He adds that if The Rock wins the match tonight against The Undertaker, he can get the match against The Undertaker at King of the Ring. Shane adds that tonight is a night of stipulations, and tonight The Rock and The Undertaker will have a stipulation, but The Rock won't know the stipulation until 5 minutes before that match.
And Manny, that was a fucking lie. Yeah, that became a lie anyway. He never learned that stipulation. It wasn't 5 minutes. No.
Like 2 seconds.
And on top of that, this is how if you watch this Vince McMahon run out with this show, this is how I imagine him at the backstage of Modern Day Raw, just ripping up scripts. No, we're not doing that match. We're not doing that. I'll let you know 5 minutes before you hit the ring what kind of match you got to do. Okay.
We get Deborah versus Ivory in the Women's Championship match. I don't understand why she decides, I'll face Ivory. She denied a title shot against Nicole Bass.
Well, Manny, I would do the Ivory match so I can get another 30 days. Because I think I can beat Ivory if I'm Deborah. Nicole Bass is basically Brock Lesnar. She's the size of Brock Lesnar. I'm not doing that.
Jeff Jarrett distracts the ref as Nicole enters the ring and then starts to choke Deborah. Ivory gets a roll-up win, and we got a new women's champion.
I'm proud of the women's division and its growth. That's all I want to say about this. This is nonsense.
Austin is in a meeting with staff. He throws them an orientation manual, which is basically just a WWF magazine.
Yes! I was going like, is this a pamphlet? Is this just a program card? It's just Steve Austin's face on there. And he just launching it at him. This is a man. I think I have this memorized.
I saw one. I don't know if it was the back or one of the middle pages, but it was his Got Milk ad.
Hey, you gotta make the money at all costs. Well, I learned this episode, WWE's at a loss anyway.
He tells them to get with the program. He fires a guy, promotes a random male guy, and then forces the remaining employees to have a beer drinking competition. If you're not standing by the end of the competition, you're fired. I don't know if I can work under these conditions, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm already calling my lawyer. I have a heart condition, Mr. Austin. Like, I can't be doing this. He's created alcoholics. There's probably some guy that's really drunk. I haven't been right since then. That one guy got fired for doing nothing. And the king was like, oh man, he's been with us for 9 years. And I'm like, God damn, he didn't do anything wrong.
We get Test versus Bossman in the blind date match. The match ends after Big Bossman hits Test with a nightstick. Bossman goes for the kill, but Stephanie makes the save. Bossman also looked like he was ready to kill Stephanie as well.
Yeah, he had a moment of morals. Yeah, he had a moment of I can kill both of them. And then he was like, nah, this ain't the right time and moment. I still need to get paid. What if Vince, like his whole life flashed before his eyes, like, fuck this bitch. And then he was like, wait a minute, Vince's daughter. I do technically work for that man. I'm going to smack away.
Austin gets himself in trouble with HR. He makes Sarah, the director of HR, get him a beer, then gives Matt... Why have you put the actual name of this guy? Matt
they kept saying it! They kept saying it!
That's the orientation manual. Austin then makes Matt DeLuca say his catchphrase. DeLuca says it, and now he has swagger in his step. This man was like...
I don't know why he got liberated and had the George Jefferson walk after that.
Then we get X-Pac versus Big Show. Big Show basically tells him, you don't have to do this. And then Kane comes in and decides, fuck it, we're going to have a triple threat match. Essentially is what happened.
Yeah, you ain't fucking up. Fuck you, Show. Just launches him out the ring.
We cut to the back where Shamrock is being put in the straitjacket with Slaughter, and the police. Ken demands that when they put the straitjacket on tight, he said after he beat up Jeff Jarrett, he's coming for Vince. Then he threatened the room and said, when this is over, anybody in his way can get it. This man is a murderer.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the threatening of everybody in the room, those are police officers, man. They were, I don't even know where this Raw actually took place. It didn't actually say. I'm assuming this was a tape show or something. But they didn't actually say where we were at. And I was like, whatever.
Jeff Jarrett loses the match by a leg choke. How you lose to a match like man to a man that can't really use his arm?
He had no arms. Jeff Jarrett's career should be over. I'm going to fire Jeff Jarrett that day. Oh, my favorite thing about this match, Ken Shamrock won using kicks. Jeff Jarrett losing to this match, but I was wondering, Jeff Jarrett fought the whole match wrong. He was doing leg kicks, going after the legs. The man only has legs. You punch him in the face. He can't defend himself.
The thing you have to do is you take it to the ground, because it's hard to get up when you can't use your arms. First move, Marcus, crossbody. You ain't getting up.
Yeah. I don't know why he just didn't try to get behind Shamrock and go for a choke or something.
Because Shamrock's still agile, even if he ain't got arms. You got to take him to the ground.
Jarrett fought for dropped toes, and I think he got a guillotine under him at one point. I want to say Ken Shamrock was the world's most dangerous man at this very moment.
GTV shows Mr. Ass getting his butt shaved and threatening the lady when she sees a pimple on that ass.
You must have did
Patterson
it.
and Briscoe take on Mideon and Viscera. Patterson and Briscoe grab chairs. That's the plan that Briscoe had all night.
I would have killed Briscoe as soon as the night was over. All right, we're gonna grab chairs. That's the plan. Yeah.
That's the plan.
And then he was telling back, I have good ideas. Grabbing chairs. The one thing he didn't anticipate, Main Street Posse beat him from behind. The segment was unnecessary.
Austin's now the accountant. He's demanding to see the books. Austin changes the pay of both Vince and Shane. Vince's salary is now being used to help pay Foley's medical expenses. That man is allegedly 28 at that point. So he needs a lot of medical.
Yeah.
Austin changes the salary for the beer budget. Um, I like that the fact that this guy was like, "Why is there losses?" I was like, "Because of you."
Yeah, that was the honest. Look at does it have Boney, the beer trucks, the monster trucks, the cars and damages you destroyed in WWF. I enjoyed it. Very Wally Coyote finally looking at the books.
Kane versus the Acolytes for the another title match. Kane hits Bradshaw gets hit with a chokeslam. Simmons attacks Kane. Bradshaw grabs a chair from outside and hits Kane with a chair. They land their finisher for the win. X-Pac comes out and makes a save. Shamrock is still in the back in the straitjacket. He can't do anything because Vince has taken the key.
Yeah. Ran to the back.
Austin has cow shit poured all over Vince McMahon's office. If I was petty enough, Marcus, I'm stomping that into the carpet.
We would have had a new WWF headquarters a lot sooner.
Yeah, I'd get it really embedded into that carpet.
Well, no. If I'm Steve Austin, I'm the CEO, and I'm doing that to Vince's office, the whole office is going to stink. What about my office? It's not. It wouldn't be worth it. Then Austin appears to pee on the manure or whatever, but he's just pouring beer in there.
Marcus.
I know, but the king said he's pissing. Oh, which is my favorite line when he stopped himself.
Vince and Shane head to the ring. He says Austin has disgraced the WWF for his actions at the WWF headquarters. Vince makes it the handicap match at King of the Ring, a ladder match for the control of the company. Shane gets ready to announce a stipulation for the Undertaker and the Rock match, but Shamrock chases them out of the arena. So we find out the stipulation because Triple H comes out. Triple H's music is playing.
No one knows why.
JR has no fucking clue who it is, what it is, until he sees Triple H. Even though Triple H's body and China are on that Titantron, and he
you don't know what he was allowed to see. You don't know what he was able to see.
So JR is on record of saying he watches the monitor, he doesn't watch the ring. But I can still see what was on that monitor because that was what was being displayed on the screen.
In his defense, Triple H music has not been established because 60% of the time, or maybe 70% of the time, when he comes out to the ring, it's corporate ministry music.
I actually like the My Time music. I prefer it to the
game?
The one, the game.
Oh, no, I got the game better, and then the Kings of Kings. I got this third. This song annoys me for some reason. I think it's because Bill Stephanie and Triple H era had this.
So this match goes as you expect it until the Undertaker realizes it, goes in full April mode and goes after China. Which he accidentally pulls his leg when he goes into the ropes. And then Triple H is like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing? You choking my girl?" He's like, "Shut up!" And The Rock wins the match. And it's like, they couldn't just exist for this.
Yeah. So that happens. A post-match brawl happens between Undertaker and Triple H as the Ministry try and break it up as this closes out Raw. What was your moment of the night?
Mine is a little different, but it just makes me laugh. A moment of the night, Briscoe and Patterson's plan, coming up with the chair, and only to be destroyed. They're the only people to get destroyed tonight. Everybody else walked out. Even Shamrock, who was straight jacket the whole night, was able to walk out in one piece. Briscoe and Patterson, the only one that got just their ass whooped. And I enjoyed it. They didn't see that shit coming.
So my moment of the night, because Ted Lasso is finished and I don't get any uplifting things anymore, it's going to be DeLuca being liberated and then the swagger walk.
DeLuca's gonna get fired. He got fired. Everybody in that office is fired. Or there's good lawsuits to be made. It's a lot. It's a lot. I swear I was looking at the office. You tell me a week later it's the Wolf of Wall Street in there, where people are doing coke and beer and drinking all day.
Who's your MVP in the night?
Oh, it's Matt DeLuca, Manny. He made that office. I believe he was promoted, and he made that office a better environment. He's the only one that survived Steve Austin's tirade in that building.
I feel like DeLuca is Nate from Ted Lasso. he goes from lovable character villain to lovable character once again. But
wow, what a story arc!
My MVP of the night, Ken Shamrock. The man is the most dangerous man, Marcus. He defeated a man without his arms.
Yeah, but you know what? This discredits every Jeff Jarrett victory and title reign he's ever had. When Ken Shamrock can defeat you with both arms tied behind his back in a straight jacket, and all he had was feet and chokes. Jeff Jarrett's a disgrace.
So this concludes this episode of Raw is Retro. You know what? This is the same nonsense we've been getting for the last couple of weeks, and I think there's more upon us.
But the difference between this nonsense this week and last week's nonsense, last week was full nonsense. This actually, there was some stuff that just made me laugh and go, "What?" And it just ridiculous. I like to see what Austin was going to do next in the headquarters, and I wasn't curious about the Shamrock straight jacket match, in which he won. He won, and the evisceration of Patterson and Briscoe was necessary.
No, it was the plan. Marcus, Patterson wanted to leave the arena. He was very upset. Briscoe told him I have a plan. Marcus, if you did that to me, we're going to have a strong talk in the back afterwards.
No, Manny, you cannot have a strong talk with me in the back. You want to know why? Because I told you the plan in the back, and you would have agreed to come out to the ring, and this plan was not... This makes Pat worse. Oh shit! You're right. We can grab chairs.
No, I think the plan deliberated when they turned that corner. He said, "Let's just get chairs." I think that's when he told him the plan. When they were at ringside, they turned that corner where the announcer sits. Let's take the chairs. I think that's when he found out about the plan.
Let's get chairs. Oh shit. Okay. Then wait. Then wait till they come out, and then we'll whoop their ass with it. Oh no, BC policy! We never considered this. I end up use all his resources to beat up Patterson and Briscoe.
So that concludes this episode of Monday Night Raw. Raw is Retro. Make sure you check out all our additional content across the week. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Donate to the show. Donate.
Yes. Should we have a link or something to say where to donate? I don't think we give any information. We just say donate to the show.
I said before, you put the sharpshooters on the envelope, put your money in it, and send it in the post.
Yeah, this was the episode when they tried to sell Steve Austin's baseball jersey, right? That was the day of trusting people. You write your name, you put your check in the envelope, and you mail it to us, and hope we send you the right size, the right item. Like, how did this shit work? You can call us right now. It's like, nah, that baseball jersey wasn't worth the risk.
So make sure you check out all our content, like the video, subscribe, and there's only one last thing to do. Get chairs, Marcus. Let's go.
Get chairs. Woo! We got a bet. Manny, that's my stipulation for the House of Black. We got chairs.